guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be in collaboration with Cori Heart. So we are going to do a top 10 Christmas movies on Netflix. And I was trying to get family movies and the romantic comedies type. I would have loved to add horror movies to this list, but Netflix is kind of lacking in that department.
Hi. Hey guys. I got Pete from Kohl's and he's my new best friend. You should get him at Kohl's.
So this is my daughter Yuri, and she's going to be helping me explain some of the kids' movies. So the first on our list is the Cinderella story Christmas Wish, and it's pretty much how it sounds, like a Cinderella type story.
Yeah, when she has a wish, and it's really cool. I'm just guessing that because it says Christmas Wish.
We saw it. It's the, like she has a vain stepmother and then really mean stepsisters, and she's an aspiring singer, and she works as an elf, so it happens during Christmas time.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then the second one is going to be Claus, which is a cartoon,
Yes.
and they've watched that several times.
I love it. It's about a postman, and like this woodsman, he's actually Santa.
The toy maker? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Santa.
He had this wife. They wanted kids, but then she got sick, and then they never ended up having kids. And then he kept making birdhouses for like a lot of them. You would not imagine how many.
But it made him really kind toward other kids, right?
Because then the postman had helped him like go into the other people's houses to help them by putting the presents there.
Alright, so let's move on to the next one. The next one's Jingle Jangle.
Yes, I love that one.
So that one's about another toy maker, but it's not cartoon, and it's a little bit more.
Veronica's Jingle.
It's more magical. I want to say, right?
Yeah. Here in the movie, they go like this, and then they do like this magic thing. It's really cool.
Okay, and then the fourth one is Captain Underpants Mega Blissmas.
Yeah,
so
that's really funny.
George and Harold go to the past, they time travel to the past, right, to try changing holiday traditions and stuff.
Yeah, because they didn't want Christmas, they wanted Blissmas, where they're, instead of red leaves, they're like reeves, there would be red lasers.
That's silly.
And then instead of regular Santa Claus, there would be like super strong like with a bunch of abs Santa.
Okay, and then the sixth one would be the Grinch, and probably for obvious reasons. They do have a new cartoon one on Netflix. They have the one with Jim Carrey, like the real life Grinch, but then they also have this new cartoon, and I prefer the original version of the Grinch, the cartoon one.
Yeah.
But the one on Netflix is actually pretty entertaining too, I think. Right? Gideon, usually, my son, watches it a lot.
He never stops asking for it when I'm like, let's watch a movie. He's like, Grinch.
Okay, so now we're going into like Hallmark type romantic comedies. Yeah, so the first one is going to be The Princess Switch, and that one's with Vanessa Hudgens. I've always liked her. I don't know, I think she seems sweet and she's pretty. But it's just a soon-to-be princess and a baker who look identical end up switching places, and then they end up, finding love. So the baker finds love with the prince, who's soon-to-be king, and then she finds love with this other baker, and it's just, it's a little cheesy. It's kind of like a Freaky Friday, or like any of those Switch kind of movies. It's just
I watched that
comedical, but it's really sweet.
I watched it before.
Yeah. Okay, so the next one is going to be The Night Before Christmas, which is also another Vanessa Hudgens Hallmark type movie. And it's about a 14th century knight who comes into the future. I don't remember how, because I watched it last year, but it's still there this year, and he falls in love with Vanessa's character, which is like a science school teacher, and he's trying to find his way back to where he belongs, and obviously like they fall along the way. He's trying to convince her that she's a knight, and she thinks he's just like crazy or just out of it or something, or just different and quirky. And it's really cheesy, but it is also really, really sweet. Like when I looked at it, I was like, oh my gosh, like some of the stuff that he was doing, but he was just so chivalrous. I was like, I do kind of wish that, yeah, more people would be that way. So yeah, that was a really nice movie. I ended up liking it quite a lot. And then the ninth one is called, oh sorry, did you want to say something about that? You said you remembered it.
Oh yeah, it was really funny and cool. Very funny.
It was pretty funny too. Him trying to find his way through like the new century and stuff. Okay, so the ninth one is called Holiday, and that one's with Emma Roberts. So it's basically two strangers who agree to be each other's date for holiday events, but like platonic dates, so that they don't have to hear judgments from their families about like why they don't have a girlfriend or a boyfriend yet type of thing, and then they can just pretend, and it's one of those, we'll just be platonic, and it's not going to be anything more than that, what could go wrong type of things. So obviously you know that they're going to fall in love and stuff, but okay, so the last one is oh yes, Bad Moms Christmas. So I liked the first Bad Moms first, and I went to go see it in theaters, and I just thought it was so funny, and I liked the idea of it to an extent where, you know, a lot of times with motherhood, we have that image of perfection, and we want to be perfect for ourselves and our children and our families, and this just kind of being a franchise where it pushes, nobody has it down, and everybody's just trying to get by, and it's okay to mess up. It's okay to not be a good mom all the time. It's, you know, like everyone's gonna mess up. So this just kind of goes along with that. This one's a little bit cheesier than the first one, but it's still really, really funny, the Bad Moms Christmas. So it really just centers around the hecticness of Christmas and trying to kind of take a step back and just saying like, hey, not everything has to be strung right, and just the craziness about, you know, family dynamics and stuff like that. But yeah, so if you want a girls' night, really funny type of movie, then I would probably say The Bad Moms or Bad Moms Christmas. Okay, so I wanted to name a couple of honorable mentions. Mine is not on Netflix anymore. They took it off, but you can still get it at Redbox, which is Krampus, which is one of the horror films. I saw it and I thought it was going to be really cheesy or really dumb, and but I'm a sucker for horror films, so I watched it anyway, of course, and I was actually pretty pleasantly surprised. It was not that bad. So if you do want to go into like the scary or like horror realm during this season, I would definitely suggest just getting Krampus. Okay, and then Yuri's honorable mention.
There's Christmas Chronicles 1 where Kate Pierce and Teddy Pierce is like the older brother Teddy is like just going out with his friends. One time he stole a car from the deli parking lot. Kate was recording it, and then she put it on a tape, and then she said, "Do you want a bit?" and one part of it, and it was like so funny. And then the second part was like with Bell Snickle, and it's just so funny. And then the first part also, Santa goes to jail.
Yeah.
And then he escapes. And then he starts singing. And then all the police is like listening.
So to reiterate, Christmas Chronicles 1 and 2. So there's 2 of them on Netflix right now.
Yeah, you should definitely go watch that because it's amazing. And there's and there's the mom also. I don't know what her name is though, but
Santa's a little different in that one, isn't he? They don't really believe that Santa or something. That's why.
Yeah, and then there's 2 more characters in the second movie. You have to go watch though.
Yes. Good job. All right, guys. So those were our top 10 Christmas movies on Netflix.
And be sure to check out any ones you're comfortable with. And I really encourage you to watch Christmas Chronicles 1 and 2. It is very funny and I love it.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Go get your Christmas on, you know. I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like down below. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos and comment on if you watched any of these movies or what your favorites are or what you are going to watch. And we'll catch you guys on the next video.
Bye.
Bye. Merry, merry.
Mwah.